Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snackbar here with MLB 13 The Show, and we've got some more Road to the Show with Kevin Millar. So, coming into this game, this will be my third appearance in the 2015 season, and I have yet to get a win or a loss. It's been a no decision both times. And honestly, the Red Sox, we've been struggling for a while when it came to offensive production. Is my team just all around barely hitting over 200. Yes, as a team. So that was pretty rough, but, you know, I haven't had a loss here. But I'm starting this off here with a 2-0 lead, so that's not too bad. So in this episode, I did want to talk about MLB 14, the show, a little bit, because I have been pretty excited about some of the stuff that has been coming out. You guys know that I am waiting until May 6th to go ahead and get the PS4 version of it. I'm not going to go ahead and buy the PS3 version of it, just because I really don't think that it's going to be worth it at all, because I can't move, like, my Road to Glories from one system to another or anything like that. If you guys haven't heard yet, Jackie Robinson is going to be the position player that I'll be playing as in the Road to the Show. And then for pitching, I'm going to be creating Nolan Ryan. So that'll be really cool to have two historical players going on at the same time. So they did come out with some pretty cool images of what it's going to be looking like on the PS4. This one that they have of Jason Hayward is just ridiculous. So they are stills, so I haven't been able to see exactly what it's going to be look like animated. But when you take a look at some of the PS3 clips that they show, there are some more animations for like home runs, pre-game stuff, and all that. So it looks like, you know, if they go ahead and they tie that in, of course, with the PS4 version as well, which I don't see why they wouldn't, I think it's going to be really, really cool. So you're going to be seeing a lot of this of MLB 14 The Show on the channel here. I'm even going to be taking, actually, the day that it comes out off from work, so that way I can actually get a whole bunch of videos put together for you guys to be able to see. Who knows, I may even do like a live stream or something like that. So I don't usually show what happens in between the innings, but yeah, when you see a grand slam like that, you've got to go ahead and show it. So we've put together 8 runs in one inning. All right, so I'm up 10-1 now. So I really should come away with a win in this one. We'll have to wait and see. Also, when it comes to MLB 14 The Show, I've been following what's been going on a little bit more here with the developer blogs and everything. So they came out not too long ago with some more information about Road to the Show. I'm kind of wondering how this is going to turn out. Because with Road to the Show, I think this is really cool. I mean, granted, it's not going to work necessarily for what I'm going to be doing, but or what I plan to do here, but I don't know if you'll be able to just pick your team, because how it's going to work, I like this. Like I'm saying, I like this. It's just not necessarily going to fit what I'm trying to do. So you go ahead and you start off by choosing like what region your player is from. You choose, I think it's like International, East, West, and Central United States. And then there's like a game that you end up playing through, and depending on how well you do in the game, like scouts for different teams are going to go ahead and, you know, determine whether or not that they want to have you on the team. And then they have like a draft where your name is read off and all that. So that's actually going to be pretty cool. You can also model your player off of players today. So if you're like, oh my gosh, I really want to have somebody who plays just like Andrew McCutchen, then you could select Andrew McCutchen, and then your player will actually be customized to be just like him as far as like style goes and everything, and you know, where their strengths and weaknesses are. So I think that's pretty cool, and I think that might help out here with Jackie Robinson. But I think it is something where you've got like current players. I just got to think pretty long and hard about what players kind of match the style of play that Jackie Robinson had too. So that'll be pretty interesting to see how that unfolds. And then of course they actually got away with how they were doing the attributes and everything. So I know I didn't show it too much to you guys because I really didn't think that you guys care too much about attributes for the players, especially like right now when they're just so ridiculously good. It doesn't matter too much. But yeah, so what you would have to do is there would be goals that you would have to meet, and those goals would really, you know, kind of help determine whether or not you'd be staying on the team. Like it had an influence. So like for Kevin Millar, every couple weeks, it's like you need to go ahead and improve your durability. And so I'd have to spend trading points on that. And they got away from it. So that way you're not, spending all these points on durability and stuff when that's not something that you may necessarily want. Of course, durability is a good thing, but it's like, if you would rather be working on a pitch and they tell you that you need to work on attributes for a different pitch, it would just take away from how you wanted to mold your player. So they've gotten away from that, and also too, the point system to go ahead and make yourself better has changed as well to make it more difficult, which I think is great because we're at 2 seasons now, and Kevin Millar and Lou Gehrig, I mean, they're sitting in like 80s and 90s and just about everything right now. So it is pretty unrealistic, so that's going to be nice. Now with the show too, from what I understand, is that you're actually going to be able to go ahead and advance your road to the show players into the next game, which is cool because you play 162 games a year, and over a 20-year career, there's really no way. Well, I shouldn't say there's no way. There is a way that you'd be able to go through the entire career in 1 year. So the fact that we can move those over from 1 year to another, as far as I understand, that'll actually be cool because we may be seeing Jackie Robinson and also Nolan Ryan pretty often. So, it might carry on over to the next year and the next year and all that here if I'm still doing YouTube in a few years. So, I think that's pretty cool. Super excited about the game. I'm sure you guys can tell. Even Diamond Dynasty, they've improved a lot of things. Well, I shouldn't say a lot of things, but they've improved it as well. Because the one thing I didn't like is I didn't like having to play MLB teams all the time. So they have this thing where, if you're online and, another player is offline, you can still play their team, which I think would be kind of cool. Because I always wonder if, people would be like, oh my gosh, that's Dunbar's team. But, I don't know, it'd kind of wait and remain to be seen on what would happen with that. But I don't know, we'll see if I'm even going to be doing Diamond Dynasty that much at all. I mean, I have to be very careful about the time I put into things and stuff. Of course, my focus has always been baseball. There really hasn't been a day that goes by when I post something that I do not post baseball, because it is my favorite game to be able to play. And obviously, I think it's, well, I shouldn't say obviously, but I'm thinking that it's what you guys want to see more than anything else. So that's, I don't know, that's pretty cool. I'm so excited. I wish we'd actually be able to see some more video footage of the show, specifically from the PS4, because there really is just that one trailer that they have. But, man, I'm excited. Can't wait for May 6th to get here. About a month and a half now. So, all right. Now, we're up 13-1 here in this game. And we're here in the bottom of the 6th. So we still have plenty of game ahead of us here. But I don't think that the Rays are going to be coming back in this one. I've given up 1 run. And honestly, that wasn't even completely my fault, since there was that error and everything. But still. Yeah, I can't wait for the show. Oh, man. I'm already getting excited thinking about, what minor league is going to be like. Obviously, it's not going to be that pretty for, Nolan Ryan, because I think when Kevin Millar started off, his fastball was, 86 miles an hour, and now it hovers around 102. Or it maxes out at 102. It's usually hovering in the 100-mile-an-hour range, which, if you think about it, even that is something that's pretty unrealistic, but that's all right. Pedroia just snatching that one out of the air. So, yeah. I actually pre-ordered it today, now that I think about it. So, I'll be picking that up, and good times. I know a lot of my friends, too, will actually be getting their PS4s when that comes out. So, that's kind of nice, knowing I'm going to have some more friends with the PS4. I can get a chance to be able to play a game with them every now and then. Because, the one thing about me doing videos and stuff is I really don't... Gosh, this is going to sound so bad, and I don't mean this to be bad. I don't really have that many people I can play games with, especially, with the hours that I'm up. I'm usually doing this from, 1 to 6 o'clock in the morning. So, with that being the case, most people are really not up from midnight, 1 a.m. till 6 o'clock in the morning. So, and I even have to be quiet too because my wife and my son are sleeping upstairs. So I can't get too excited. Because I don't know, I've been playing some Arma 3 in these small spare time that I have. And I'm like, man, this would be so cool if I could play this game with somebody. But, yeah, this hour, non-existent. There's, like, nobody up. Ooh, easy out right there. Still going strong here in the 7th inning for Kevin Millar and the Boston Red Sox, 13-1. So I guess as far as, like, the team goes, we've kind of reversed our luck here when it comes to base hitting since we've actually had a ton here in this game. So, had a few strikeouts as well, as you guys have seen. Now, they haven't necessarily been the easiest strikeouts to get. Obviously, the ones that are the best are a 3-pitch strikeout, but that just hasn't happened too much in this game. Thing is, the Rays are really good at watching pitches here and letting the ones go by that aren't in the strike zone, which makes it more difficult for me because that's more energy that I have to expend, and it's usually not in my favor. But I'll take strikeouts like that. Okay, so I told you guys earlier, I don't usually go ahead and show what happens in between innings. Well, we got to take a look at this one here. All right, first and third, strikeout. Ooh, fielding error, home run. It's a grand slam too. So 2 grand slams in this game. We are now up 17-1, and we're going to be heading here into the 8th inning. I wonder if they're going to keep me in the whole game because I haven't had a complete game yet. Now, granted, I've only gotten 3 appearances and everything, but Kevin Millar, I mean, after the first couple of games, is now on a hot streak. So, I mean, that makes me just even better, and I think that's kind of what's attributed to the success that I've had here in this game. Sure, I've given up a run and a few hits and now back-to-back base hits. But overall, I've been pretty pleased with the performance. Now, that's going to put runners on second and third. I'm going to be safe at second, which I was expecting here that he was going to be safe, but it's not the prettiest here for us. That's okay. I've been able to get out of jams worse than this before. So, of course, I'm going to be trying to force a ground ball here. I also was thinking about maybe throwing the ball pretty high as well to see if I can force something to go like straight up in the air. But I also risk, having them tag up at third and come home if it's like a deep fly ball. Like if they make a good connection with it, well, it's a run. So I feel like if I go ahead and I can keep, the ball low, force a, a small ground ball, I really don't think they'll be able to advance that much. And who knows, maybe I'll even go ahead and get a strikeout. I mean, here I am with 2 strikes, 2 balls. See if I can get him to swing inside at a ridiculously fast ball. Swing and a miss, 101. That works out for me. Now, I am thinking about going ahead and walking the next runner, or next batter here to see if I can go ahead and force a double play. But, geez. Yeah, it wouldn't have happened. I mean, anytime he gets hit down the line like that, Kevin Millar's not going to be able to get over the first in time for them to be able to make the throw. That's probably one of the most frustrating things about Road to the Show right now is just the inability to go ahead and complete a double play no matter what I do. So, like, if it's the Lou Gehrig mode, and I get the ball and I throw it over to second, nobody's there to cover first, and because of the animation, I'm not allowed to be able to go back over to first because of how much time. So, there's probably been, a huge amount of double plays that I could have gotten here, but they wouldn't have let me. 17 runs. 17-3 here. That's ridiculous. All right. Well, as long as we can keep hitting like this, we'll be doing just fine throughout this entire season. Swing and a miss at the slider for strike 3. That's going to go ahead and end the 8th inning. And that's actually all we're going to be seeing from Kevin Millar, as the Red Sox will be going to the bullpen. I think they grab Andrew Bailey. Actually, we'll wait and see. So, yep, I was right. Andrew Bailey. All right. Gets the job done. 17-3 win for us here, so everybody better be happy with my performance. 8 Ks, over the course of the game. Thanks for watching me talk about MLB 14, the show, you guys. I hope you guys can tell I'm pretty excited about it. I hope you guys are too. Thanks again for watching. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that great jazz. But you guys are phenomenal people. You really are. Thank you again for watching. And as always, you guys, I hope you have a good one.